Hello. Did you know that there are 1 crore GST registrations in India, of which 36 lakh new registrations happened last year? Now, all of these companies have to pay the GST collections every month, regardless of how big or small they are, and then they have to file returns to explain what input tax credits they took, how much they collected, how much they were supposed to pay, and how much they actually paid. And the government, in order to make sure that people behave, has imposed penalties of 100 rupees per day for every form late filed, in addition to the penalties and interest on the actual monies not deposited on time. Moreover, when any trader collects the final GST from the final consumer and pays it to the government, they deduct what input tax credit they took. And they are supposed to go into the portal and see the same invoice has been uploaded by the supplier. And the two must reconcile. And then that supplier has their own suppliers, and so the chain moves up. All of the reconciliation has to be done, and the government is finding that there is a reconciliation discrepancy of between 60 and 80%. And the monthly government revenues is 1.4 lakh crores. So that's a lot of money sloshing around. But the number of people who are qualified to be able to file this GST tax returns is abysmally small. These are only the chartered accountant firms who hire people, train them, and then send them as their own representatives. Firms hiring full-time GST people is virtually impossible because of the lack of available manpower. That is where we have stepped in to solve this very large and growing problem of a massive requirement for trained people, and on the other hand, a very large number of graduates of the BCom and BBA programs who do not have adequate training to be able to start doing this job on day one. So a team of CPAs and I have joined forces to create a new GST-Shiksha Academy, which will train students in 6 weeks. We don't want to disturb their lives, so it's half an hour a day, which includes 15 minutes of video and 15 minutes of quizzes. And at the end of the week, we have live Zoom calls so that students can get feedback and they can have a free-flowing discussion about what they like along with their faculty and other students. There are 2 tracks. One is the actual GST technical skills, so that you can show up for work and within half an hour log into GST.gov.in and start filing returns on behalf of a company, which is a pretty big deal. Concurrently, I'm going to conduct ACE the interview training so that you can learn the interpersonal skills, the personal skills to get the job, and thereafter to be able to succeed in the job. So this program begins on June 1, and you need to sign up before then, and we are going to do everything we can to get you trained in 6 weeks Then we'll bring you jobs from all of these employers within our portal, so you don't have to go looking all over the place. Those employers will be able to find your resumes within our portal, so they don't have to go looking all over the place. They will schedule their interview with you in our portal, do the interview itself within our portal, so that we can get you the jobs that you seek. And once you've taken the job, we undertake to give you support in the form of access to these materials for life, free of charge, as well as support you should a need arise, so that we can solve a problem faced by one and make it available to the many. So, very excited to bring you this pretty high impact program that might change your lives by getting you corporate jobs and then ensuring you have good careers thereon. We look forward to being associated with you. Cheers.